So anyway, but I think I'm looking at the wrong file, that's why I'm getting a little hesitant, because I showed, Norm, I said, oh, wait, I budgeted 774,000, and we spent 903.
Mhm.
But then I look in Black Mountain, we budgeted 903,000. So I'm looking at the wrong file.
So anyway,
Bottom line is, our actuals compared to what we budgeted last year, we still got
Still,
17%.
you're still covering it.
Yeah,
well, see, that was our, I don't know, I probably I'm to blame. I never did see that, actual, what you
Well-
budgeted for the whole year.
yeah, and
Till here a month or two ago when we was talking
Well, you
about
know the
numbers.
downfall, all budgets, it's just made up.
Well,
numbers.
well,
they are.
it's actually enormously close.
Yeah.
You're actually $92,000 under budget.
Well, see, that's what, most of the time, if,
You
know,
guys can have
I should've
this.
looked, like, and the guy could have just added a percentage as we went,
Yeah,
for what we was looking at. Well, this 14% showed up, boom.
I know.
Out of nowhere.
Well, here's what we looked, when that was budgeted, I went through all of the Republic, and that was budgeted a 3.75 increase on their cable for cost per ton. And it wound up $35 or something.
Yeah.
What you're paying now is $47 a ton.
Mhm. Yeah.
If we had an alternate source, guys, they are in breach of their rights.
Exactly.
Well,
Well-
you can't replace them right now.
Well,
You can look
Last
into
month's
it.
bill,
61 grand.
61,419.
61,
See,
490.
oddly enough, I budgeted 543,000 for them, and they came in pretty close to that.
Yeah.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is,
We're all,
I think we're okay, but I think this
We're
14% is
justified.
more than I projected out.
Okay.
okay.
And here's the other thing I wanna say is, if they really did increase their prices beyond their agreement, which they did, let's make double damn sure we don't have an alternative.
Yeah, we,
Or maybe we need to put them on notice that they are not in accordance with their agreement, so that if we do have an alternative, we can change, or they don't say, well, you didn't cancel your contract, so you obviously accepted it. So I'm just thinking in legal terms.
Right?
Yeah,
30 days.
but when we did this before, we actually talked to a guy that said he can do it,
McKinsey.
but we didn't do it because we had a 5-year contract.
Mhm.
And if
We
this
have-
guy can still do it, we should talk to him again.
Well, you have to have a really good legal reason to do it, that's
Well,
why.
I think going 14% is a pretty damn good reason to do it. You know, it's more than you said it would be.
Well, yeah,
Should be having an ongoing discussion with McKinsey anyway, just for the hell of it.
Yeah, let's make sure we don't have an alternative, okay? Because this 14% doesn't make sense to me. But they're telling them they're doing it because of billings, but they are also raising the cost per trip too.
they're raising everything.
They
The
raise-
rental, the cost of the trip, and the
Everything.
tonnage.
It's like,
Everything.
if you really
It's
only
not gonna
got.
get any better,
Yeah,
I'm afraid. I think we should start digging a hole out on the frost ranch.
well, maybe there's some way that Terry can make some money too.
Yeah, can you imagine the people have to drive from Muscle Shell to Frost Ranch?
Oh,
What we would hear?
Well, Bobby had a gravel pit, we can just fill his hole up.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, let's go out to Bob Goffney's place and say, we have just eminent
Bob-
domain,
Bob-
we have taken over your ranch for a
Problem,
dump.
well, my biggest problem is, I don't know. You know, you
Remember,
find,
you're being
you
recorded.
find more
Being
coal
recorded,
seams,
You're on your YouTube.
you find more coal seams in water than you ever dreamed.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You know, cause that creek up there, and I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
You know, when we moved here in '99, them ponds were about dry.
Right.
And now they're running,
How could
and
that
I don't, if it is just a loss of all them pine trees from the 2012 fire,
be? Well, that'd certainly be a factor.
I'm wondering, because I was always told that, but
Oh, because they're not using it for.
Yeah.
No ground,
Yeah.
no groundwater.
they're gone, so.
It's coming.
But no, it's too bad a guy can't use the mine.
I was thinking that too.
But, you know, between the methane and everything a guy'd have to loop through, we'd all be no hair and white before we ever got done, so.
Well, okay.
Well, that's where we're at, so I just,
Anyways, that's,
after I talked
We
to
need a
some people
resolution, you
this
came
morning,
in and tell us we need to put a resolution
Yep.
together.
that-
And Norma, you're gonna work on the one from the other one? Work on
We
the
got
resolution
somebody.
from the other one?
work on the one for the other one, tell me. which
Work
one.
on this resolution with the wording kinda from the other.
Oh, okay, yeah, let me look
So
at.
basically saying, Norma, you draft up a
I
resolution.
can.
Okay,
And you bring it in,
I'll bring it in.
we'll go, you know, we'll, hello.
Hello, can you hear us?
They're there. Well, no, I mean,
You guys are officially,
to the commissioners.
can you hear? Ken, can you hear us? No, he can't hear us. Can you hear us now?
Well, you shut it off.
Oh, he muted it, huh?
Alright, let me try something, settings.
You get down in the corner and turn this sound up.
See, you can't see what to hit because they didn't put the damn big screen up yet. I'm really getting upset.
Yeah, there you go. Now turn it up.
Turn it all the way up.
No, that's not the issue, we got the wrong mic selected.
Oh, we
There's only
didn't.
one mic to select, isn't
No.
there?
We need to go to the settings for, I need to find a settings button.
Up on top, those three dots maybe? There.
What do you, okay, settings,
Technology's wonderful.
Audio settings?
call health, meeting options, accessibility, audio settings, video effects and settings.
No?
Oh, here we go.
Did I turn the sound up there?
Can you hear us now?
No?
Okay.
More audio settings?
Hear us now?
What is that echo canceling speaker? What is that?
Call him, call him.
We'll use sign language.
There's, it has to do with the mic, it's not the speakers.
Call.
Yeah, call us.
You actually do.
Ask him if his mic is on.
Is he on?
We can hear him.
We heard him earlier, but he hasn't said nothing.
Down there, oh, yeah, you just turned it, it's, I don't get it.
Either.
Can you hear us now?
We can hear you.
Oh, okay, good.
You could hear us all along, couldn't you? No, I'm just kidding. You're just messing with us.
Just messing.
That's correct.
It worked.
They asked for monthly donations.
How you doing, Ken?
Not too bad. How are you, sir?
Well, good and bad.
Was your bed?
Not bad.
Okay.
So what do you got?
You just wanted to visit?
I just wanted to visit, see how you were doing, and I was either gonna watch Sesame Street or this.
I see. Bad choice.
You probably would have learned more watching Sesame Street.
So how you been?
Not too bad. You didn't get any damage from that hailstorm, did you?
No, I haven't got any hail yet, but I shouldn't have said that, so. Probably tonight.
I don't know.
But we got rain.
We had some flash flooding and stuff from that
Oh,
the other
yeah.
night.
Oh, I imagine, cause that South Willow Creek was running bank full.
Yes, sir.
So how's your water going?
It's going. They claim they'll be finished with engineering this winter and construction next spring or summer.
Okay?
Yeah,
And you got the grant, right? So you're in good
Got the
shape.
grants, yes, sir.
that was a great thing.
Yeah, that made a huge difference.
That was a big difference. Didn't have to get the loans, so the grant could not beat that.
No, we can't. You know, 3 million once in a while helps. I could use that.
We all could be.
Are you getting more people want to join now, or is it about the same?
Excuse me, sir?
You getting more people wanting to join the district?
I believe they will once the final cost is determined and it gets out there to them that it's really reasonable.
Yeah,
I mean,
One
you know,
thing,
there's always people straddling the fence.
right.
well, you know, what we determined though, is
Yeah.
that the cost per gallon, well, it all depends on what service size you got. So the actual cost of this water is more than we thought it was gonna be. Much less,
Yeah,
you know.
they put in the valve for the district and then when they come back, they'll put the vault on the other side of Alex Roy with, you know, within the subdivision, so they can put the meter and stuff there. So it's progressing slowly, but it's progressing.
Yeah,
Well, that's excellent to hear though. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
Did they get the wells all done up at Utica, at Buffalo and around there?
I think they're still working on one of those.
Okay.
open another hole, huh? Well, gotta keep up with the
Well,
volume.
I'm glad they got the grant, cause they owed Fergus. And that was gonna be a big problem.
That was gonna be a problem.
That was something that was coming up, yeah, so.
Well, I'm surprised Fergus didn't give him the grant. God, I paid them enough.
We did the hospital in Lewistown for the new radiation.
Oh, you did?
For it was a USDA grant,
Yeah,
and Lewistown got picked for this new radiation deal, central Montana. And there was a $2 million deal to pay for it, that the cooperatives, like Fergus Electric, we could apply for.
okay.
And we applied for it and they got it.
Wow.
They got 10 years to pay it back. But
And if they
there's
don't,
a lot of head scratching. We don't serve the hospital.
no.
That was our big
Oh,
deal.
that would be a problem.
Northwestern serves it. We do not serve it.
So they're doing it out of generosity.
In our 5,000 members, if we get stuck with it, how are we gonna put that across to our 5,200, our members at the time?
Yeah, it'd be hard to explain, won't it?
Yes. So,
It might be utilized, and most of those members could
But
utilize
that-
this facility.
Yeah,
That's
the thing about
community service.
yeah, and the thing about it is, people from Jordan, Malta, if they only have to travel to Lewistown, they can go back and forth one day,
Yeah,
instead of all the way to Billings and back.
right, or Denver.
That's what, or they have, so. Hopefully, I'm sure it'll all turn out good, so.
Yeah. Makes you feel good to do something like that,
Yep.
even though it's gonna cost you in the end.
And the thing, we don't get nothing out of it other than they use Fergus as a deal, so we don't get paid nothing, it just, so.
That's great. That reminds me of the hospital getting a cold board grant to put propane in. That just makes perfect sense, don't it?
Do anything, so.
Community service.
Well, talking about the refuge, one of the tires blew apart on the loader,
Oh, no.
so we ordered 2 new tires.
And they're cheap.
Dennis got one on, they're $1,800 a piece plus mounting.
Uh-huh.
I said, put some decent tires on it that we wear it out.
Yeah.
So, the other one's sitting at A&A, so
Okay.
Boyd looked around every place else. I said, don't buy no Chinese tires, just let's buy good ones. And anyway, so,
Well, good. Yeah, it all cost.
I will say that when I go out there now, I think it's very efficiently run. You go out
Seems to
there,
be.
you get, you know, they
It's
check.
improved a whole lot.
They're
in the last
polite,
3
they
years.
check, they ask you what's the thing, but you know that somebody's watching what's going on, and it's just, you know, I think it's made some improvements.
The Republic's guy was, yesterday was his last day.
That was it.
Yeah.
So last night we hired Leon.
Mhm.
That's good.
He said he'd be there this morning.
He was,
He's dedicated.
he was.
Sounds like, 20 years, there are, three guys that could have handled the job, but you look at a young guy that had a heart, and this is just me, and I shouldn't say nothing. But, there are 3 good qualified employees, that would
Yeah.
work, so.
Well, eventually we're gonna have these fire watches, and this whole idea of the burn pit and everything is gonna be, so I'm not surprised you got, I understand, what do you say, you got 3 full-time and 1 half,
Okay.
okay.
Right.
And that's something, we need to talk, it's something we need to talk more. If we got somebody as a replacement that could come in to help out, if something happens, like Boyd's wife's brother died, and Boyd
Yeah,
couldn't get
talk
away.
to Boyd.
Mhm.
She
Because we
has
didn't
really-
have a replacement, and it had to be the week that Republic's guy was gonna be gone. Or I'm sure Republic would have brought another guy up. If
Yeah.
we'd have probably asked, but we'd have paid for it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course, it wouldn't have been free.
But I didn't know if we could talk to some of these guys who got applications on, if they would help. And maybe they could go to Millstone and Muscle
Yeah,
Shell to
sit it.
fill in if Isaac and them are.
Then you can finish that now.
So,
All right, well, I think, is there any more?
Anything else, Ken? It's good talking to you, though. You got any?
Likewise, no, have a happy Labor Day to be here before you know it, and
God,
this summer's passing fast.
oh boy.
I just thought I'd tune in and watch my government at work.
All right, what's your
Very good.
quote, what's your quote for us?
Yeah, we gotta have a quote.
Your words of wisdom, you always park with words of wisdom.
Oh, Lordy, I
Yeah.
don't know about my quote for today. I'll have to think about
All
it.
right,
Oh.
next time be prepared, for God's sakes. We need that inspiration.
We do.
Okay,
Oh, God.
all right, well, I'm gonna close public comment, and I appreciate you checking in, and obviously feel free to anytime, so,
Okay, thanks. I wanted to see how your new system was working since you went over to Teams from GoToMeeting.
it worked, but what we experienced, it automatically changes its settings, and it switches mics on you, it switches cameras on you.
Yes,
It had a different mic selected, and that's why you couldn't hear us, so.
very independent, very independent.
Well, it's working good. It's working good. And have a great weekend.
All right,
You too.
appreciate it, you too, thanks.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, I gotta say this 2 more times. Is there any public comment on any public matter within the jurisdiction of the commission that is not on the agenda? Is there any public comment on any public matter within the jurisdiction of the commission that is not on the agenda? Hearing none, public comment is closed.
He's so official.
This is really something I've kind of just invented. I don't really need to do that.
yeah, but you.
All right.
But it makes me feel powerful.
I gotta go, see you
Thank
guys.
you.
I'll see you Tuesday, too.
All right, thanks. Yeah, we'll do the resolution.
Norma,
Yeah.
I'll be in Bismarck, North
Oh,
Dakota.
that's right.
Oh, really?
I'll
Colleen, you
get
gotta come.
Purpose?
No,
Is Colleen coming?
I'm gonna make sure you know that before I leave, yeah.
Okay.
Who's making the
And I will
motion to adjourn?
Find that resolution.
What's that? Oh, yeah,
I'll make the motion later.
I will second. Motion is second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.